2014, yes, this year, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze came out, and I had to pick it up. I mean, we've all been waiting for it a long time. It was supposed to come out in December, but I'm sure the game would have not been as good as it is now. Oh my gosh, this game was totally worth the wait. I mean, I was one of the few people that wasn't really waiting for the game, so yeah. But I like the Donkey Kong Country series, and I just wanted to pick this up because, yeah, when the game came out on February 21st, I was gonna get this in Infinity, but I said, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came out today. It's cheaper, so let's just go with that. And boy, did I make the right decision by getting this game. This game brings back all the classic, you know, gameplay mechanics that the other Donkey Kong Country games brought to the table, and just brought it to me with glorious, gorgeous landscaping, and the graphics on the game are so beautiful, and the fact that Cranky Kong is in the game pretty much like makes it even better, because when's the last time Cranky Kong's done anything other than sit in a rocking chair and be a complete, you know, Cranky Kong? But yeah, this is the first game ever that Donkey Kong has teamed up with Cranky Kong, basically the original Donkey Kong, and gone on a full adventure, and it's pretty cool to see the two working together. And other than that, the game is just awesome. I mean, it's good to play an HD Donkey Kong game. Yeah, so it's just good to play an HD Donkey Kong game, and the fact that Dixie Kong is back, I haven't seen her since Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. It's good to see her in HD. I mean, like, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast was the last game where she was playable, so that was a bit back. But yeah, it's good to see her back in where she, you know, originated, Donkey Kong Country, not Barrel Blast. But yeah, really good, really good. And wow, I haven't even beat the game, and yeah, I'm reviewing it. But I don't need to beat the game to, you know, I don't need to beat the game for me to say that the game is good. I mean, I see why it took them so long. They had to put a lot of work into this game. This game was just really good. It's different from the other Donkey Kong games, and how the dramatic camera angles really makes the game pop. It's just really awesome. And also, the game has good music and a lot of Easter eggs. I mean, I haven't even got to the stage yet, but everybody on Miiverse kept on posting it. And it's like there's a stage where in the background you can see Samus's spaceship crash in the background. I was like, okay, if you're gonna do that, just please put it as a spoiler. No one put it as a spoiler. I just like, yeah. So yeah. Also on Donkey Kong Country Returns, Donkey Kong would pull out a DS Lite, but in this game he pulls out a blue 3DS XL. And sometimes you'll hear him playing Mario Kart 7, Animal Crossing, Super Mario 3D Land, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, and yeah, other games too. But that was a very cool feature that wasn't necessary. But yeah, this game really captures the essence of Donkey Kong Country and brings it to a new age of gaming. And retro. This is the second time they've taken the Donkey Kong Country games and put it into, you know, a different game. This really brings me hope. This really, you know, gives me hope to, you know, believe that the Donkey Kong series will look bright in the future. Because I didn't know. Once I heard that, you know, the Kremlings were not in Donkey Kong Country Returns, at first I was like, why'd you do that? I don't know. But now that they've brought Tropical Freeze to my attention, it seems that they might actually continue with the Country series and, you know, give Donkey Kong new enemies each game. I don't know, maybe this is the last Country, but let's just hope not, because I love the Country games. I mean, when you're playing the game, there's just so much stuff going on. I mean, I love games where there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I mean, like Smash Brothers, let's see. Like, sometimes there's moving stages, you gotta, you know, you gotta fight while the screen is moving, you gotta do all that. All this stuff is going on, and I just love doing stuff like that. I mean, sometimes people can't keep up with all that, and it's kind of difficult, but for me, I love it, and it's just very cool and challenging. But in this game's case, it is really challenging, because one of the stages in the game, you're in a hurricane, you had to dodge thunderbolts and stuff, and also dodge random crap being thrown at you. And while I was in the hurricane, a random cow came flying towards the screen. It's just, ah, gosh. I put it up on Miiverse. If you guys want to follow me and just, you know, if you guys want to follow me on Miiverse, just type in De Niro, you know my name, capital D, and then lowercase E-N-I-R-O, and look for the black me with an afro. Even though I don't have an afro. I don't know, just being goofy with my Mii design. It's always been like that since I got a Wii, but I don't have one. Got a Wii U anymore? I got a Wii U now. So yeah. Tropical Freeze is a good game. Way better than Sonic Lost World. This is in my top 5 games when it comes to my gaming collection. Sonic Lost World. I am so tempted to put that at the end of my list. I really am. I understand why. I do understand why it took them so long and they had to delay it. Because they wanted to give us a game worth waiting for. So, for you Smash Bros. Fans out there, I do believe that they are going to delay the next Smash Bros. 2015. If they do that, then that means the game is going to be good. Usually games that are delayed are usually games that are good. Unlike PlayStation All-Stars. The game was delayed, you know, it was going to come out in October of 2011, but it came out in November of 2011. It was delayed, the game still kind of sucked. And it has its problems, you know, like Kratos, Evil Cole, Good Cole, being spammers and all. But anyway, that's beside the point. The game we're talking about is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I haven't even beat the game, but I don't need to beat the game to say it's good. I already said that. But when it comes to, you know, support Kongs that are useful, I suggest Dixie Kong. Her extra jump that you are given when it comes to is the best one. She has the, you know, her hair turns to a helicopter and then you kind of glide up. For Diddy Kong, you're still falling, but not as fast. It kind of stops it temporarily. For Cranky Kong, there needs to be land under you. What if there's no land? Oh, well, it looks like you're screwed. And also, when it comes to the team attacks, the best one is Dixie, once again. In this game, you can get lives very easily, so you don't need Diddy Kongs, you know. He high-fives you and turns everybody into lives. You don't really need that. Let's see, for Cranky Kong, you just get banana coins. It's really easy to get banana coins in the game, too, so that's not needed. And also, for Dixie, the best support Kong in the game, she turns everybody into Golden Hearts, which is basically, you know, extra health. So let's say you have your 4 health bars, you know, 2 for Donkey Kong, 2 for Dixie, plus the one bonus heart you get to have from your inventory, so that's 5, right? Now you do your high 5 with Dixie, and then she turns 5 enemies into Golden Hearts, and now you have 10 health hits. You can get hit 10 times. Very effective. And yeah, just make sure you don't die, because if you die, then you kind of wasted that. But you know, the way to charge up your bar is by getting bananas, and there's a lot of bananas around the game, so yeah. Anyway guys, I hope you guys pick up the game soon. I'm glad I got it on launch. I didn't want to wait, you know, any longer than launch, so yeah. Pick up the game. It is worth buying it new, and I barely get games new, and I barely get games new on launch. And for me to do this, it was taking a risk. I barely do this, and it was worth it. Sometimes you gotta take a chance, right? Well, anyway, this is me, De Niro, signing out from the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze review. Until next time, guys, it's me, De Niro, signing out. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.
You're shaking